Welcome back. This is part 12 of Chess with React, and in this part we're going to talk about the promotion. So the promotion happens when a pawn reaches the last row or last rank. For white, rank number 8, and for black, rank number 1. And in such case, that pawn can be converted or promoted to one of rook, knight, bishop, or queen. So let's go and write that. Okay, before I start writing that, I need to do a few small changes here. If we look at the undrop here, this is getting a little bit big, and it will be bigger as we have different kinds of moves like castling, giving checks, and everything. So I want to have another function here that will take care of moving the piece, and the undrop will only take care of the drop effect. So here I will just call the move with the E, and here I will define the move. It will take E, it will create these two parts first from the E, and let me call this piece file here. Then if we have this case, we would just have a new position, so this one, actually let me remove it from here. So if this happens, I will get the new position, but not from here. I will call the arbiter, and I will tell him to perform the move. This function I will write, and I provide the position to it, which is for now the current position. I will give it the piece, rank, file, and x and y, and it will perform the move, gives me that the new position. Okay, then when this is done, I will have these two as well. So let's go here and do it like this. Okay, now I need to say that arbiter is coming from the arbiter file, like so. And then I need to write the perform move as well. So let me remove this part. This is complete, and then these ones. Now, as you can see, this move is very small and can be reasoned about. Okay, let's go to the arbiter now. Where was the arbiter? Here and here. And here I will have a perform move function that will receive something like this, but more. So position, not the previous position, piece rank file, and x and the y, and it will check if the piece is a pawn or not. So I will say if piece ends with p, which is a pawn, then perform the move pawn. So let's go here and see if I can get the move pawn, and here auto import the move piece. Let's go back, refresh, and see if we get any error or not. I can do the moves, can do the en passant, the capture. So yeah, everything is working the same, but I'm much more happier with this code. Okay, so let's go to the promotion part. Okay, for doing the promotion, I need to when my pawn gets here, I need to have a box here that lets the user choose between queen, rook, bishop, and knight, between any of those. And then when they choose that, when they click on that, this pawn will be replaced with that piece. Okay, so let's go and write that in the components here. I can have a pop-up. I will call it pop-up because there will be other components that need to be written here, like for example if a player wins or not, if a player loses or not, and stuff like that. So a pop-up.js, and this pop-up will include all those pop-ups that will be shown. For now we only have promotion box. This will have a promotion box.js and a promotion box.css. Okay. This will import the CSS, so dot slash. Okay, so the pop-up always has to cover the whole board, so to say, because the users shouldn't be able to move anything until they perform something on the pop-up. So for example, I would say that pop-up is okay. Now I need to include my pop-up. Let's go to the board here. So as you can see, I have it here. So let's go and check the CSS. This should cover, so it will be something like the pieces. In the pieces.css, I can grab this part, go here and say this is pop-up. So yeah, and now I cannot move because pop-up has covered everything. Let's go here and say that the user can have like 4 options. Options are queen, rook, bishop, and knight. Then we would return and map these ones. So let's render this for now. Yeah, as you can see, I have the pop-up, I have the pop-up inner, and all of these are on top of each other. So all of them are piece, but I didn't say piece white queen or whatever. So if I come here, say white queen, it will give me a white coin. Okay, so for now let's say that the color is white, but later we can change it. And here, instead of just doing this, we can say that you can see I have all of my pieces here on top of each other. Okay, cool. Okay, let me write some CSS very fast. Yep, I have the box now. Then I need to don't need this one anymore, and here I need to write something that is specific to this one so I can move it. So I will call it promotion choices, and we will write some CSS for this one as well. Now I have them all in place. Let's remove this one. So here I don't need this option anymore. Everything is in place, but this is covering the whole 8th row. So I want it to be here. And I also want it to move, like if I am promoting something here, this box should be here, not here. So in other words, this should be like top is here and the left maybe around here if I'm promoting something in this square. So I will write that in the so this will be a function that will give me the styles that I need. I would check if it's white, then move it to the top, otherwise move it to the bottom. I will define it like this, but later I will change it. And then for left and right, I will check that. If this is in here or here, the left should be 0, otherwise it can move to the right. So like this. And when it gets here, the right will be 0. Okay, these values are the values that I will get later, but for now let's let them be some arbitrary numbers like so, and is style is getting from here, Yeah, now you can see that this is in place because I set y is 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. 6, it's in place here. Awesome, cool. And if I say it's a black that is promoting, and yeah, I need to say that the color is black as well. So yeah, you can see that it's in place. Okay, so let me clean this up a little bit. Don't forget the key. This is a not piece but option. Now this promotion box and this pop-up should only appear when the promotion is going to happen. So I will go to the constants here and define two things. One is that is the actually the status of the game. For now I will call it ongoing, but when a promotion happens this status will change, and based on the change this pop-up will toggle, so to say. So this is the status, and then we also have a promotion square which is for non-null, but when a pawn wants to promote this will be filled. Let me, while I'm here, write the some statuses. So I would say that so I have these in place for now. These are on top of from top of my head, but they will be more. So let me export it here, and here instead of saying this I would say that this is the status.ongoing, like so. So now here, not here, but yeah, just here in the pop-up I will grab the app state from the use app context, and I will check that if app state dot status if the game is ongoing then return null, otherwise I will show this. And when the pawn reaches to the end we should change the status to the promotion so that the promotion box appears. In order to do that I think I could go here, and when I get here, and now I will check that if I have reached the end or not. So I would say that if my piece is a pawn, is a white pawn, and the rank is the the last rank, sorry, or and the rank is 0, then I have reached the end. In this case I don't need to dispatch anything or do the new position or anything. I would just return, but before that I need to say that open promotion box, and I will give it the rank, the file, the x and the y, meaning that I'm going from this cohorts to this cohorts. Then open promotion box will basically get those values and send it to the reducer. So I will dispatch a function, call it open promotion for now, and this will include rank and file and x and y. Okay, so I need to write this action now. So let's go to the actions. I will have a pop-up action.js. Here I would say that const open promotion, which will receive rank and file and x and y. This will basically return an object as usual with the type of action types dot promotion open, and it's in this color, which means that we need to write it, and the payload is this value. Copy this, go to action types, and add it. So here now it's fine. Still not happy. Now it's happy, and I need to go to reducer and write the reducer as well. So I would say that if the promotion opens, I need to return the state. Obviously, I need to change the state to status to status dot promoting, and I need to fill the promotion score as well. This will be everything that I have in the action type payload, which is those 4 values. Okay, let's go back and see what's gonna happen. Okay, now let's test. Some problem somewhere. It's not rank. It's x, and here is x because rank will never be 7. So if I do this, now you can see that I have the promotion. Awesome, cool. But these numbers, rank and file, are getting from here, so I need to, of course, change them to number so there is no more error later on. So this part is done. Let's go to the promotion box, and instead of hard coding these values, I can get that from the state. So app state, and get the promotion square from that. Now I would say that if promotion square is empty, there is no need to render anything. It will be other pop-ups that will pop. This will only happen when the promotion score has something inside that. The color now should be taken from looking at the promotion score and the x value. If that is 7, it means it's white. Otherwise it's black. The options is in place as well, and the rest of the values, so like this. So this will be dot x, and here as well here as well, and here as well. Let's go, and hopefully this will work this time. Yes, and it's in place, as you can see. Now I need to write the click. So when I click, this spot is cleared and will be filled with my rook if I choose rook, and this should be removed as well. Okay, so I'm not done here. This is actually where I need to write the function. So on click, I would send along the onClick with the piece, not piece, option that the user has clicked on. So get an option, and the only thing that I need to do is perform a new move here. Just like before, I would just say new position is the copy of the current position that we have. The position is basically app state dot position at app state dot position dot length, not left, length -1, the last position. Take a copy of that one, then say that new position at promotion square dot rank, and on file this should be empty, and on X and Y should be filled with the color that we have plus the option that the user has selected. And I need to dispatch, as always, 2 actions. So dispatch, I need to grab it here. First is the clearing the candidates, this action. The other one is perform the new move, or make the new move that we had, and it will get a new position. Now you can see that the promotion has happened, but this should be closed as well. So, or actually the whole pop-up should be closed. So I would assume that I have a unclosed pop-up that will be passed to the promotion box, and I will write it soon, and we would call that function. So if I go to the pop-up, not this one, but this one, this should provide the closing action. So I would say that onClose pop-up is some action. This shouldn't be very hard. It should be only a dispatch function that will close the pop-up. Dispatch, close pop-up, like so. And this close pop-up will be one of the pop-up actions. So we have open promotion, and then close pop-up. Close pop-up will have nothing here. This is promotion close. It has no payload, and I need to define it here. So just like this. And so, and this will be called, and let's go to the reducer here. just saying that status is ongoing and the promotion square is just null. This will close the promotion square. So now I need to pass this function to the promotion box. This. Now it goes away. Let's do it again. Yeah, it goes away. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think this was about this. So yeah, I think this was about it for this part. In the next part, we will take a look at castling. Take care and see you in the next video.